This is how to turn $500 into thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. It's a super easy strategy that no one really does on the seller side. For buyers, happens almost all the time for home buying. But for selling, not as often as they should. And this $500 you're going to spend is going to save you or make you an extra thousands of dollars. My real estate team has done 1.5 almost $1.6 billion transactions over the past few years. I'm the team leader of that team, the Elite Real Estate Group. And I've used this time and time again to save my clients more money, make them more money, and to help you guys have more impactful transactions with less headaches. So, on average, if you spend $500 for an inspection for your house, you should save more money for a lot of reasons. For one, by having a pre-inspection on the house of the seller, I now know what is wrong with the house, what should be fixed, what should be not fixed, and so forth. So when we go to the marketplace and the buyers see the house, they can say to us, "Oh, I did an inspection and I found out the roof is terrible or the foundation is bad." Now we know what to expect, and they can say to them before they even make an offer on us, "Hey, here's a report. Take it or leave it. It's as is or not." And this allows us to have more negotiation strengths moving forward. Because what happens normally, even in a as-is property, and for my clients, I do this all the time, I save my clients over $362,000. Yes, you heard that right. I saved one client of mine last year over $362,000 on buying a house that was as is, thanks to doing inspections and also doing CMAs and data, getting the best results for my clients. But because of this, though, I know if I go to a buyer and I have a pre-inspection, I can't say to them, "Oh, I just found out in my option period that the roof is falling apart. Give me a bigger discount." That goes away because now we know up front what's going on with the house. I also did a pre-inspection last week. I sold a house in Manor in 3 days with multiple offers. We outperformed every single home in a 2-mile radius by price and also by days on market. And we did a pre-inspection. So my client did a pre-inspection. They fixed everything in the house, put it to the marketplace, and we got a new offer for this. The agent said, "Hey, I see that you guys have a pre-inspection. Can I use it?" I'm like, "Yep, go for it." And they said to us instead that they don't need an inspection no more, which is crazy. For those buying homes, especially me, your agent, I will never do that because every inspector is different. But because of that, my client probably saved $5,000 to $15,000 because there's probably more things wrong with the house that no one knew about, that someone missed during the inspection period. Because my sellers did a pre-inspection for $500, we saved them and kind of made them $1,000 more by doing that one simple thing. Also today, I had another of my friend's house under contract, and we did a pre-inspection. For that one, it's $400. This house is like 2,000 square feet, and I did the list for the fixed items we found on the inspection report. That list was 40 items. 40 items in an as-is property. I said, "Hey, sellers, this is a buyer's market. Fix all these things in this list. Otherwise, we'll just back out and find a new house instead." And on that deal exactly, this number here, we saved our clients a minimum of $5,000 to $15,000 on this one transaction for them, and all we spent was $500 in my negotiation skills. So like that obviously is priceless because I'm the best of the best. Again, my real estate team is one of the top teams in the whole country. $1.5 billion transactions so far over the past few years. But like Jamie just said, having inspections for sellers are brilliant because if they do that for themselves, we would have known up front and couldn't ask off all this stuff. But because they didn't do that, I could say, "Hey, my inspector found X, Y, and Z, fixed it for us," and they had to agree or they walk away from it. And this saved them $5,000 to $15,000. Who wants that? I bet you do. That's why you're watching the video right now. It's a really easy strategy to get more stuff done without having to have less headache. And again, this is an investment. If you invest $500 to get an inspector for your new build home, for your home you want to sell, home you want to buy, it's going to save you so much money and time and give us more strengths for negotiating. So this is what it all is. It's a super quick video. Again, it's not take that long to explain, inspections. But again, $500 can take you thousands of dollars, if not more. I have saved my clients on concessions up to $5, $10, $20, $40, $352,000 before in the past by doing this strategy. Jamie asked for more clarity. How does this help with negotiations? But a lot of reasons. For one, if I am on the sell side and I'm selling a house for you as your agent, and I do a pre-inspection beforehand for $500, and we find out that the gutter is broken, or there's a leak in the wall, or the roof is falling apart, you name it, I can say to you, hey, we have two options. We can either one, we can fix it right now before we go to the marketplace. That way you're protected and it's like a brand new house. Get a higher offer point. So by doing that for negotiations, I now have a higher offer. I now know the problems on a deeper level. As an agent and a homeowner, like I cannot see, through the walls, in the attic, all those things. I can just tell you what's going to sell for on the market based on our CMAs and what I can see from eye level. Inspectors, they go above and beyond. They climb the roof, they go underneath the house, they go into the attic space and so forth. Allows us to have more clarity when doing this. This is why it's so hopeful for us to have more negotiation strengths. And option two is you say, hey, we found these problems. I'm selling as is. I'm in a hurry, which is totally fine. We put it to the marketplace instead. And now if someone comes to our house and, hey, I just saw that you guys have a broken roof. I couldn't see my walkthrough. Give me $10K off. I can tell them, no. You know why? Because it's in the report I gave to you. The report said the roof is broken. Move accordingly. It's as is. So now the agent cannot say anything to you about how this is bad because now they know. It's kind of like doing a SD, a seller disclosure notice. If we do that, we have no clue if it's really accurate or not. This is an upgrade level of that. I'm spending $500 at a really accurate level of an SDN. Melanie says, do buyers ever skip the inspection because sellers do it? Yes, they do, and they're incorrect. You should not be doing that. Again, I just sold a house last week in 3 days. We outperformed every home in a 2-3 mile radius. And we spent $500. The buyers came in, saw my report, and said, hey, this is good enough for us. I don't need one. We just never do. Again, you never know if my inspector works for me personally. Maybe they're doing a bad job. Maybe I told them to do less work. Who knows? It's always a possibility. So you never know. You never trust a report as a buyer. You still do it yourself. But if they match up and line up and say, hey, on the report, I saw the roof is messed up. On my report, I saw the same thing. I won't ask off because I see on both sides of it. This allows us to have more transparency when selling houses. And the buyer, he or she, skipped the report for her clients, which to me is not a fiduciary act. Like, that's the big liability. The buyers had just lost thousands of dollars easily. I bet you there's something on the house that we missed, and the inspector missed as well, that could have saved them money, and they didn't do it. So you should always use the inspection report for the seller and for the buyer. Do it twice. And for the flippers out there, for those doing rehabs, doing new development, doing new builds, when you do this, do it more than once. So normally, if my inspector, if I do an inspection once with them on the same house, my next time is like $100. So maybe I spend $600 instead. Maybe I spend $700. Maybe I can spend $1,000 if I do it twice for some crazy reason. Doesn't matter. If I can spend $500, $700 to save us thousands of dollars, it's a no-brainer. But what happens is the first inspection tells me, hey, I found this wrong with the house. Now I say, okay, great. Sellers or builders and flippers in this case, let's fix all these items. Call them back again, say, hey, I did fix the items. Now see my report and now correct it. So now it's done and fixed. When that happens, I can now say, great, my house is now fixed. Here's the report to the buyer. It's now a clean report, and you don't lose out on money. I just bought a new build with my other client today, and they agreed to fix my big list of items, 40 different things. 40 different things. $5,000 to $15,000. That's a huge, huge amount of money. But because I did a report on my inspection, I said, hey, fix these items first, we saved them lots of money. But they did it themselves instead. They could have said, nope, I won't fix that for you because I have this. Now, I will add clarity for new builds. Most of them will fix them because they kind of need to. They don't have to, but they should. And for flippers, at least, not as much because it's not a full rehab job. But again, $500 into $1,000. I've saved clients hundreds of thousands of dollars before in the past by doing this strategy. And Jamie said, great strategy. Thanks for sharing. My pleasure. And again, guys, I go live every single Monday and Friday, bringing you the best of the best of all things real estate, marketing, psychology, sales, real estate, of course, and so much more, bringing the best value possible, all for free. Other gurus charge you thousands and thousands of dollars for. This is where top players go become world class. Again, my team that I run has done $1.5 billion in transactions over the past few years. And as you know as well, we can help you in all 50 states, 24 countries of buying or selling. I've broken records on both sides and mile radiuses. And for fun, don't forget, tag your friends down below, share this video. Who do you know will love this video? Who do you know is about to sell a house right now and need this advice? Tag them down below. Again, you can spend $500, $500 to then save or make you extra thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars by just paying $500 or less based on the size of the house. But as always, guys, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Have the best day yet. And I'll talk to you all soon.